Well, what a great way to end the week. We're here at the Burrard Yacht Club as we get ready for the Burrard Yacht Club Classic Boat and Car Show, all in support of the Disabled Sailing Association. We're going to show you some of those great classic cars coming up next on BT. Stay with us. Yeah, that's right. We are getting ready for the Burrard Yacht Club Classic Boat and Car Show. And Gord, you're going to handle the classic car part for us.
Exactly.
Very, you know, have lots of authority with North Shore Rod and Custom.
Yeah, been a member for, I don't know, 10 or 11 years. And I'm not sure how old the whole association is, but it's been around a long time.
Well, you know what? And speaking of around a long time, we got some great classic cars. Make up and walk us through just a sampling of what people can see here on Saturday.
Yep. This is Sid Perrins. He's got a 57 Chev. He's owned it since he was in high school, if you can believe it.
That's a chick magnet right there.
Oh. For Sid, that's good.
Let's move on to the next car.
This Roy Jervan, he's had this 56 Chev. He's kind of known as Raspberry Roy because of the color of his car.
Love it.
Yep.
Moving on to the next one.
Al McGilvery, he's had this 67 Chevy 2. It's been raced a few times. And all of us, by the way, have been on a run all the way down to California.
Wow, very nice. Yep. Now this one, I love the color of this car here. What kind is this?
This is 32 Ford, Jerry Abramson. I was fortunate enough to ride with it all the way down to California on a tour to the Jay Leno show.
Oh, right. And all these guys actually appeared on the Jay Leno show, right?
Every one of us. 14 cars from the North Shore.
Now we got this great red one.
Jerry Simons. It's an unusual car because it's got a 409 Chev in it, so there's not a lot of 409s around. And
very nice. And our final one here.
And that's my own little ride, the 36 Ford, 5-window coupe.
Wow, it's beautiful. Well, if anyone wants to come and see any of the, what do we figure, about 60 or 70?
60 or 70 cars. 60 or 70 cars.
60 or 70 cars. You can make your way here to Burrard Yacht Club. Again, it is a fundraiser for the Disabled Sailing Association. Riaz, admission is by donation. More details on the website.
All right, Don, can't wait to hear more about this.
Well, after a fire 10 years ago on the Ocean Air 1, you would think that this boat would have been written off. Not so. We are going to show you the amazing restoration coming up next on BT. Stay with us. We are aboard the Ocean Air 1, and David, right now, people are getting just a sneak peek of some of the tours that they can see, of course, for the Burrard Yacht Club Classic Boat and Car Show. What are we seeing as far as the restoration here? Some fabulous work.
Well, we have had the boat for 10 years now, and we bought it as a complete insurance write-off. And the reason we did that was we could do the boat the way we wanted it.
And you have some fantastic work. We're in the galley right now. Tell us about some of the key features here.
One of the things that's so important for Penny and I, because we winter boat, is the old old-fashioned oil stove.
Beautiful. And I love even the old dishes there.
Yes, this one of the previous boats we had these cut glass windows. And so I went to buy them. My wife said, we have had them in storage for 30 years, so why not?
Why not? Let's make our way upstairs, and we'll just get out of the way. Come on over here, David. There we go. Including the great handiwork, the woodwork that you've done on the railings, and of course the fish up there. What is that? A whale?
Yeah, sperm whale. This is a carving, of a lord fish that I did for the grandbabies.
Love it. And then, of course, you've got a beautiful swan as well over there.
Okay.
And let's actually, you know what, Milan, we're running out of time. Let's make our way outside. Talk briefly about your next project here. What are we seeing over here, David?
This is our new dinghy for Ocean Air 1. And it's wood, and it's built with cedar and Kevlar.
I love it. Well, this is just a small, obviously just a small tour, Michelle. For anyone that wants to come and see some fabulous boats, some fabulous cars, they can make their way here on Saturday to the Burrard Yacht Club. Admission is by donation to the Disabled Sailing Association. But again, just a snippet, but an excellent restoration. Don't you agree?
Absolutely. Excellent. Thank you. Looks like fun there, Dawn.
Morning to you. The Burrard Yacht Club Classic Boat and Car Show is raising money for the Disabled Sailing Association. Admission by donation. And Eric, let's just talk about the fact that just because you have a spinal cord injury doesn't mean you have to give up your passion, right?
Absolutely. That's what You know, that's what Disabled Sailing believes in. That's what Sam Sullivan, who founded it, that was his belief, is just because you have a disability, do everything that you're passionate about, do everything that you used to do before your injury. And DSA enables people to do that.
And that's what we're raising money for. So to be able to have the ability to basically be out on the water and enjoy it, right, David? What's special about this boat here?
Well, this boat, the Martin 16, was designed specifically for people with disabilities. Sam Sullivan was involved in the design, along with a famous Vancouver boat designer named Don Martin. And they built this boat so that it specifically could be sailed independently by people with very high levels of disability. They've made the boat so that it can't sink, can't tip, and can be controlled even by people with no mobility below the neck using special electronic sip and puff controls.
And Eric, how long have you been sailing for?
I've been sailing since 2007, and it happens down at Jericho Beach throughout the summer, and I should mention it happens in sunny weather or rainy. So if you want to get out there, the good weather helps, but doesn't matter, and we sail from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. again, Wednesday through Sunday.
Fantastic. Well, again, we are raising money for the Disabled Sailing Association back at the station. If you want to come to the Classic Boat and Car Show again here at the Burrard Yacht Club, it's happening tomorrow. More details on the website. Back at the station, Riaz, if you want to attend the Burrard Yacht Club Classic Boat and Car Show, it's happening tomorrow. It's by donation to the Disabled Sailing Association. More details on the website. We'll see you after 8:30. Oh, I tell you what, I never want to leave this boat. This is fabulous, Mike. Why would you want to leave this deck?
Well, you know, that's the beauty of this little Bakelite device right here. This little rascal allows me to sit in this chair here and steer the boat while eating some prawns and throwing the shells overboard
We
on
are
a long
living the
sunny
life.
cruise.
We are living the life
too
here at the
good.
Burrard Yacht Club as we're getting ready
Good
for
stuff.
the big Classic Boat and Car Show. Talk a little bit about the Euphemia, Mike.
Well, Euphemia was built in 1928 in Seattle for some rich industrialists, and she was quite the boat on her day. She was featured in a lot of magazines when she was launched. And then she had her first maiden voyage from Olympia, Washington to Juneau, Alaska, with 11 people aboard this 50-foot boat.
Wow.
Now, can you imagine back in 1928? All the women had big dresses and crinolines, and the men wore suits and ties. I don't know where they put everybody. I really don't.
Now, you and your wife, you call her the captain, right, Peggy?
Well, no, she's the admiral. I'm the captain, but she's the admiral, yeah.
So that means she's the boss? Is that how it goes?
She is absolutely the boss.
So what's the longest amount of time that you've actually spent? Come on over here, Mike. What's the longest amount of time you spent on this boat?
Well, we've been out for a month at a time, the two of us, and sometimes with guests aboard as well.
Yeah?
And, you know, every once in a while, Peggy says, Mike, I think it's time for you to go for a roll. And so I get off the boat, and she has a little space, a little time to herself, which is kind of nice.
Now, of course, people are going to get a chance to tour boats like the Euphemia. What does it mean for you to be involved in a great boat show that's going to be benefiting, again, the Disabled Sailing Association?
Well, you know, it's a great association, and it's something that does such wonderful things for people, that allows them to feel like they're living more normal lives. And it's really, really good that we can participate and help that great cause.
Great.
We're very happy to do it.
Well, if you want to support, again, the Disabled Sailing Association, admission is by donation. The Burrard Yacht Club. Tomorrow, Riaz, for more details, people can go to the website. But classic cars, classic boats, and a lot of fun.